Hey guys, welcome back to Civilization 6 Gathering Storm as Kristina of Sweden. Now, as you can see here, appearing right there in the bottom left-hand corner, those are the various social media websites that I belong to. So if you belong to any of those, consider giving me a follow there. Your support is always appreciated. Okay, if you guys are coming directly from 16 into 17, you may be wondering what you're looking at as far as the map. Well, what happened is I had a bit of a snafu in recording and did not record game 17. So not to create any confusion, we will just continue from where we left off. So let me kind of explain what has transpired. All right, now, you may recall down here from 16 that one of the cities was losing loyalty along with this city and then another city that was right around here. And what happened was we did flip those over to free cities, but I declined to accept them as free cities and return them back to, as in far as losing loyalty so that I could then raise the cities. So we did capture each of those cities, including this city, and I raised 2 of them and kept this one. We did complete engineering, and we will be able to build the Statue of Liberty here in Cahokia, which will give us some additional loyalty points. So I'm looking forward to being able to build that after we get the harbor district down, or I should say the shipyard down. But other than that, you guys didn't miss too much. Other than the neat little battles that took place, it wasn't really that difficult to take the cities. But nonetheless, we did capture them, and so now we've kind of put a little bit of a dent in Eleanor's plans. Now, overall, we are still behind when it comes to science, but that's going to change. She's still leading in culture, not a big deal. As far as domination and religion and so forth, really not really that much going on here. Still kind of early in the game, but nonetheless, welcome back. Let us continue. Now, I did go through and micro all the cities as well as any deals and trades that we could have done with the various AI. So any deals you see now, I'm just going to just close out because I've purchased some additional loyalty just to kind of see how that's going to work out. And I've moved this engineer here so that we could use him to build the Statue of Liberty, because I can't think of another monument that I'm going to want to build anytime soon other than maybe like, Oxford. But Statue of Liberty is 36 turns, but we want to make sure we get this because, as you can see here, 1 diplomatic victory point when built. And that's important, so we're going to do that right now. And then we will use our engineer. I guess he's got to go actually to the spot, so we'll do that. Also, we got the Terracotta Army. I'm trying to remember if we did that in 16. I took a little bit of a break after 16. So it's been about a week since I've played, but we did get the Terracotta Army, and so in between games, I went ahead and upgraded every single unit. So I kind of left that out of the content as well, because that took almost 10 minutes to just upgrade every single unit we had. And let's see, envoys, which are also very important, and Mexico City. I want to make sure we're still good with Mexico City. We are still good friends with Preslov. And those are good to have because those are going to come in handy as buffers against some of the other AI. So 1 in Preslov. Let's see, where is Brussels? I don't know if they're... Yeah, here's Brussels here. So maybe Brussels as well. And we'll confirm that. There we go, and Brussels is back. And I did do some updates to our governors. I added Harbor Master to Reina because now we have 2 cities with commercial hubs and harbors in the city, so that's important. And I have moved Amani to Brussels so that we can ensure that that remains a suzerain city-state for us. All right, and I think what I'm going to do is, right now I have the cities working on encampment buildings, so I have that built and done. or have that policy. And what I'm going to do is go up here and start working this oil. We do need plastic before we can work that. Or we need plastics, I should say, before we can work the water tiles. And we are not quite there yet. We're just in the industrial era. So here's plastics and atomic. Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and work that right away. And I might use this guy to clear something and build something there, as well as maybe even this guy. But as far as like additional wonders, we obviously want to try and get those that have the additional slots. For example, like the Patala Palace with the additional diplomatic slot. I wouldn't mind having Oxford. And of course the Great Zimbabwe is very nice too. I think we have a city that is eligible for that. That's great for money. We do have a housing issue in some of our cities, but hopefully we can work through that. The Hagia Sophia, and let's see what we could make here in Stockholm. And we could get Oxford, which is nice for science. And that would give us some additional faith, of course, in science. And since we are playing Sweden, it is nice to have those additional bonuses. And we can make the Queen's Bibliotheque as well, since we have our city center over here and this city here. So that's something we can also do as well. But it is nice having those additional great people. It's not often that I play with the ability to have great people. And it's just something that it's nice to have, because like this engineer up here is going to be able to help us build the Statue of Liberty. You know, now we got it down to 20 turns. He's got one more charge on him. And, you know, all that comes in handy. Okay, we can't do oil because we need refining. Well, that makes sense. All right, we'll go ahead and start working these hills and stuff. And we're just going to... Let's see. We got 4 more turns on that, so we're just going to sleep you. And yeah, we definitely need you to come down and work some of these tiles here. We'll have you work this hill. Yeah, housing is an issue for some of our cities, unfortunately, but that's just because we have the good fortune of growth. Okay, so we have an additional builder here. And I'm thinking that maybe we will send him... Let's see. Maybe to help out over here in this city. Build some farms, get our triangulation going there, bonuses. As of this recording, excuse me guys, as of this recording, there are some announcements from Firaxis that they're going to be making some additional updates and changes to Gathering Storm to kind of a little bit of nerf on some of the new civs, because they are kind of powerful, and adjustments to weather events and things like that. So I'm looking forward to that. And you know, once this game is done, I'm just probably going to play just a solo game, and then that way I can use some of the new I keep saying don't I? I'm just hemming and hawing here. I can use some of the new mods that are out. So you earn double points towards great people of this class. Let's see. Who do we want of that class? Maybe engineers? And we'll put 100 into that, because I'd like to get more engineers. They're always nice to have. Scientists are nice to have as well. Let's see. 100% of the city-state yields. Not really doing a lot of stuff with city-states or doing any kind of trade, so we'll just do like one here, and we'll just what is it now? Wait a minute, wait. 100% of the city-state yields type when sending trade routes. We could do like production, but I'm only going to do one, so we'll just see what the AI decides to do. But anyway, religion, trade, culture, military, industrial, city-state. There we go. Not a big deal, because Mexico is, I think, an industrial city-state. Nobel Prize in Physics. Well, that should be us by default, right? Sweden wishes to acknowledge scientific leadership. We shall see who best fosters the science. I'm only going to put in one because that's going to pass, so there's no need to use that. I did buy some additional points. Great artist, no big deal to me. Okay, science. Okay, scientific city-state will be the trade route, and of course the Nobel Prize pass, which is, you know, of no particular surprise. All right, in physics, I think there's like something we can work. So now the Statue of Liberty is going to be 9, so that's going to be perfect. So that means we will probably get it. Scored competition begins. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to take a look at our city-states and see what we can do to contribute to that. And there isn't anything we can do. So there isn't like a selection here that I can see that allows us to get anywhere near the Nobel Prize. But I know that as Sweden, we have a bit of an advantage when it comes to that. But we're just going to have to see how it works out here. Compete for higher score. All right, Sweden wishes to acknowledge. Yeah, all right, all right. Oil per turn, each university. Oh, that's if you win it. That's not like what you can do for it. Seems like there's something you can do. Because I know like later in the game when it comes to like the electricity and science and carbon and all that kind of stuff, there are things that we can work that can boost our chances of getting that. I'm sorry, guys. I keep hemming and hawing for some weird reason. All right, here's ballistics. Right, what do we have? Roads. Oh, river flooded. Preventing something. Okay. Haitusa has been defeated. That's not surprising. All right, so let's go ahead and get sanitation because we definitely need housing. And I think we can get a trade route, and we definitely want one of those. And let's go ahead and go to our next turn. We'll be able to change policies in 13 more turns. We'll get another governor title, and we will have the open air museum. Unlocks the builder ability to construct an open air museum unique to us, Sweden. And you have one build left. So we don't have the rice yet. Okay, well, let's get a farm right here. You can work the hill. Tech boost to steam power. We do have those alliances. They have not expired yet. Okay, that's blown up. What? The World Wonder University. Oh, Sankor. Okay, I thought it was like something else. What's going on here? We got a city flipping. That's a weird logo. I've never seen that before. All right. Next turn. What's Eleanor doing? It looks like we're about to finish the military academy, which is the last of the buildings we need for that additional bonus for... You have 2... for the space race, because you just never know if you might have to pop out like a space race all of a sudden in case something weird happens. And weird things do happen in Civ. It is a game that there isn't like any one correct way to play it or any one way to play it. You can win in all kinds of ways. So let's declare friendship again. And I'm going to take a quick look at their different abilities and whatnot and see. Hang on. First, let's take a look at who's leading where, so we know who to ask for what. Okay, so we don't want to ask anything of science from Hungary, so maybe Coupe. And then culture, maybe Suleiman. Okay, so let's do that. So let's go back to Suleiman. And we'll do culture with him. All right. And will he pay us anything? There is a mod that allows us to do the money exchanges much faster. I do have it available or listed here on the game. It's just not available right now, unfortunately, because of it was one of the few mods that just didn't update with the game when I started the new series, or like I think 14 and up, so wasn't able to use it. And Copay, I think we have used all of our alliances. Now we can do economic with him, that's fine. And will he pay us? All right, he will. Nice. Okay, accept. And Hungary. Very nice. No, we don't want to do research with him. Maybe with Pachacuti. And let's see if he will pay us. Whoops, not that way. If not 5, then 1. Yeah, he'll pay us 1. That's fine. I'll take it. That's 30 gold. Alright. We've already declared. Alright. Home city. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get the amphitheater knocked out. Let's go ahead and get a lighthouse here. That will give us additional housing. That's good. You can get a factory. Housing is good in that city, which is nice. And you're going to make a farm right here. You got 4 builds. We'll do another farm here for the triangulation bonus. I don't know what Eleanor's doing. I don't want her to capture my workers. That would really be bad, because there's one here and one here, and this guy could get them. That would be bad. And the triangulation. Got a drought. Alright, doesn't affect us. I think Sweden's a really nice civ. I like them. They, probably not playing her to the best of her advantage, but certainly a very nice civ. I like them. And as I mentioned earlier... What? Oh, yeah, we're spying on her. Well, we'll apologize, and we'll accept that 30 favor. I can't move the spy out just yet. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and get that university for the science. And okay, theater square, yes. We were waiting for that. We were waiting for that spot. Let's see, where are you? 4 turns on the Statue of Liberty. I think I'm going to move you here to get that university built. We do have the jade. Jade's worked, isn't it? You know, it's not. Let's work the jade. Let's choose our escape. Foot. Oh, no. We lost our spy. Not good. And he was capable of getting a level, too. Let's see. I want to get that niter at some point. You got 2 builds left. We are working the turtles, right? Yes. And the fish. All right, we'll go ahead and get a farm here for the bonus. That really sucks about our spy. Because he was set to level. Where's our guy? Was he? Oh, he was killed in action. Yeah, the record button's up here. I can't see the little indicator up there because the record button is blocking. I might move it over to the left side, I guess, but then it'll block our science and that over here. So compromise is compromise. Maybe I'll move it down here in the bottom left-hand corner. I don't know. I'll leave it up there because of when I play first-person shooters like Battlefield and stuff. I want to be able to. Okay, this is not good. You guys saw that, right? I don't mind giving him iron. Now, these were the deals that I was making off camera. But I don't like this right here at all. I don't like that at all. Uh-oh. Moderate flood. And they're going to be adjusting that too in the next patch, which is kind of frightening to think about. Let's go ahead and just put you over here near the niter. You can work that hill. You have 1 build left, so let's have you just do that. You can't go anywhere? Really? Alright, well, let's have you go to here then. That is odd. Oh, maybe because of the flooding? No. Well, let's see what got damaged in the flooding here. Our farm, all of our farms... So I'm going to have to pull him down here and like do some major repairs. Major. There's like, what, 4 tiles that got damaged there? It's kind of annoying. And yeah, I think we will go ahead. Yeah, got to get university. We definitely want to get our sciences going so we can take that lead. Not that it's a major big deal, but science is always good. Yep, we're working on a lot of science because we've mostly finished our encampment stuff, but we still have 8 more turns on our policy. So this is just, I don't know what she's doing here. Can't say I'm particularly thrilled about it. Now in 16, we were talking about what? No trade routes available, huh? That's kind of annoying. Guess we're going to have to make a bank somewhere. I thought we were, or we are making one, aren't we? If we're not, we're going to have to now. So in our home city, we will have to make a bank. And we'll just have to keep turning you until we get the bank. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and do standard hard build on the bank. I was going to use one of the builders, but I'm not going to. I want to use all of these for another wonder. And you're going to work the niter when we get to that tile. Yeah, she better move. I'm not selling you coal. That's so valuable right now. Coal is very valuable. Oil is valuable, so I'm glad we got that city up there. I can see a lot of wars possibly happening over resources in this game now. And as of now, we, of course, are going to be waiting for aluminum. Now we can do a trade route. And I am using the... That's cities. There. I am using the mod for this. And it is working, or trade route mod, I should say. Spy mod is also working, or espionage mod is working. But of course, our little guy died, and he was killed. That's kind of rude. that she killed my guy. He was just trying to get information. It wasn't like a big deal or anything. All right, let's see. Definitely a market because we're having... Well, we might want to get walls. But as I was saying earlier, or a moment ago, yeah, 63 and 79 is just not something that our little bombards could really take. We'd have to have the siege tower, which we have here. We would need a siege tower, and we would have to position the guys so that we could immediately attack the city as quickly as possible with the bombards. But the bombards would probably... I wouldn't doubt it if they weren't killed by some of these larger cities. But guys, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. And thank you so much, guys, for the likes, shares, and the comments. It really does make a big difference when it comes to the interaction here on the channel when you guys do comment and or like, as well as sharing the content. And if you are interested in the game or know friends that are, you can always go down into the public section and see where you can purchase the game yourself. And, of course, now you will see the channel icon appearing there on the screen to subscribe. And I would encourage you guys to click on that notification so you guys will know when the next available video is out. And I will see you guys in the next video.